I came home early and caught my wife with friends. Remember when I kissed Brian? My husband never knew, she bragged. I recorded it and sent it to my dad and Brian's husband. I heard laughter from the living room. Her friends, loud, cackling, wine-drunk laughter. I froze in the dark hallway. On the TV, our wedding video played. Oh my God, watch this part, my wife Rachel shrieked. I moved closer, staying in the shadows. 4 women sat on our sectional, wine glasses in hand, eyes glued to the screen. There I was in my tux, thanking guests near the bar. The camera panned right. Rachel stood next to Brian, my best friend since college, my best man. My stomach dropped. On screen, Brian leaned in. Rachel grabbed his face and kissed him. Deep, passionate, 10 feet from where I was shaking hands with my uncle. Remember when I kissed Brian at my own wedding? Rachel announced proudly, rewinding the footage. My husband never knew. He was too busy playing host. Her friends erupted in laughter. Girl, you are bold, one of them squealed. Rachel shrugged, refilling her glass. He's so naive. It's honestly too easy. My hands tightened on the cake box. I should have walked in. Should have thrown the cake at the TV. Instead, I pulled out my phone, hit record. Been secretly meeting Brian for 2 years now, Rachel continued, her voice dripping with smug satisfaction. 2 years? Another friend gasped. Doesn't Brian have a wife? Lisa doesn't know. Brian says their marriage is dead anyway. We meet at this hotel downtown every Thursday. Our little tradition. Every Thursday. The nights she claimed book club. Why stay married? Someone asked. Rachel laughed. A cold, sharp sound. Are you kidding? My father-in-law pays our mortgage. Plus, Chris does everything around here like a live-in maid. Why would I leave free housing and a built-in cook? Live-in maid. The words punched through me like a blade. My father had been writing checks every month since I lost my job. I'd been working part-time, raising our 4-year-old son Ethan, cleaning, cooking, managing everything while she worked her fancy marketing job. 2 years. That meant it started when Ethan was 2, when I was home with a sick toddler while she worked late. I backed silently out of the hallway, walked to my car, and sat there, just breathed. I texted the video to myself on 3 different platforms, sent it to my brother. Then I went back inside. They were watching our first dance now. Literally dancing with his wife while thinking about his best friend. Rachel giggled. So hot. I walked straight to the bedroom, grabbed trash bags from the closet, started purging her clothes into black plastic bags. Heavy footsteps. The door opened. Babe, when did you get home? Rachel stood there, wine glass in hand, mascara slightly smudged, confused, like a cat caught on the counter. I tied off the 4th bag. I came home to surprise you. Instead, I got to hear how you've been screwing Brian for 2 years and only stay with me because my dad pays the bills. Her face went vampire white. Wine sloshed over the rim of her glass. Wait, I can explain. Don't, I said, my voice shaking with rage. Call me babe again. She scrambled for footing. That was just girl talk. I was exaggerating to sound interesting. So you weren't kissing Brian in the video? That was a drunk mistake 3 years ago. I pulled out my phone, pressed play. Her own voice filled the room. Been secretly meeting Brian for 2 years now. He's so naive. She lunged for the phone. I yanked it back. Touch me or this phone and I call the cops. It's already in the cloud, Rachel. It's over. Instantly, she switched tactics. Desperation replaced arrogance. Chris, marriage is hard. We make mistakes. But think about Ethan. We can fix this. I love you. Get out, I said. You can't kick me out. My father pays the mortgage, I reminded her, which means my father controls the lease. I'm calling him right now to tell him his daughter-in-law has been committing fraud while sleeping with a married man. Her mouth snapped shut. I marched into the living room. Her friends suddenly found their phones fascinating. Get out, now! They scattered like roaches. Rachel tried begging, crying, bargaining. You have 1 hour, I said. Pack. You're not sleeping here. Not tonight. Not ever. She left at 8:30 p.m. I locked every door, every window. Then I sat on the kitchen floor and pulled up my contacts. I sent the video to my dad. Watched the 3 dots appear. Then, pack her things. I'm changing the locks tomorrow. You and Ethan stay. I scrolled to the next contact. Lisa, Brian's wife. Sweet, trusting Lisa, who hosted us for dinner last month. I attached the video. Typed, I'm so sorry you had to find out this way. Sent. 2 minutes later, my phone rang. Lisa. Her voice was broken, shaking. Is this real? I recorded it an hour ago. I'm sorry, Lisa. She was silent. Then, thank you for telling me. I'm calling a lawyer tonight. Full story on channel link below.